Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Colonial Downs here on Wednesday. It is the 6th of September 2023. Gonna look at the 8th race from Colonial, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me this upcoming Saturday for my Kentucky Downs preview. The Kentucky Turf Cup is Saturday, so I hope you check out that preview. And also Saturday here from Colonial, the Virginia Derby. Gonna look at that stakes card, so I hope you check out those previews. There's also good racing in the UK and on the harness side. There's no Naira this weekend, but and a lot of the B tracks, the A tracks are off until next week. But still a good weekend of racing. As I said, I was thinking about Del Mar. I haven't looked at a lot of Del Mar this summer, but maybe I'll look at it this weekend. But I highly doubt it. Wait until the fall. It's my favorite meeting. But let's look at the 8th from Colonial, which is a good one. It's a main special weight per $60,000. Race for maidens, 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses going to the outer turf course, the distance of ground of 1,900 meters, if you want to go by that, or the mile 3/16 trip on the Colonial outer turf course, 1,900 meters, a mile 3/16. And I show the diagram, just gives me a second to look down my notes, just bear with me. Sorry, I'm stupid, I can't do two things at the same time. My top selection, I'm going to go with the number 10 horse here, Spinzar. I'm going to go 10-4-5-6 in the superfecta. 10-4-5-6 super, top selection 10 horse, Spinzar. This 3-year-old colt by Tappet. Shug McGahee trains. Forrest Boyce gets the mounts. One of those stats I looked up recently, Shug McGahee on the Naira circuit since about mid-June has been like 1 for like 30 something. It's been or even since since coming up from South Florida, his horses haven't been firing at Naira, but here at Colonial in the 6 weeks they've been running, he's been doing quite well. He's only had a short offering of shippers here. He's 12 for 5, but 9 of them have hit the money, or 8 of them have hit the money, so it's not bad at all. This horse hasn't been seen since opening weekend at Belmont. About a mile and 1/8 inner turf course in main special weight 90,000. He finished 4th by 4 1/4 lengths that day. He was a little bit wide. He was just needed something more that day, but I didn't think he ran half bad. If you look at some of the horses he's been facing in the last 2 races, those are good quality horses. A lot of people talk how this 3-year-old division here in this country for dirt horses is shaping up to be a good division. The 3-year-old turf division I think is very good also. I think it's one of the best in years, and he's been facing some tough horses in that division who have gone on to run some good races. Two back here, I thought he ran a terrific race on the 18th of May at Gulfstream, mile and 1/8 and a main special weight. One of those races that you always keep an eye on. I keep going back to, and I've to the point I've had the replay saved on my computer. He finished 3rd by 1 1/4 lengths that day. He just kind of stalked that day. He didn't get out of the gate so clearly. He was a little bit wide on the narrow turf course, but he was gaining that day. Not a bad race for him. And then at Tampa, mile 40 on Christmas Eve in a main special weight. He finished 6th by 9.5 lengths that day. He just was wide, never really got going. His dirt efforts have been a little bit subpar. He ran out Laurel on debut last October, going 3/4 in the main special weight. He finished 3rd by 13 3/4 lengths that day. The winners were just much the best. Both of them were next star winners. He wasn't keeping up, but coming here off the bench, trading well at Fair Hills, I think he could win. I think the 4-horse Sneaking Suspicion could win also for Javion Toledo. Most recently in a maiden 45,000 at Laurel over the mile 16th. Stepping down a class, he finished 6th by 3 3/4 lengths that day. He just couldn't keep up late, but I thought it was a good effort. He showed some speed. This race does lack a little bit of speed, and it wouldn't surprise me if they slow him down on the front end and he could go all the way. Prior to that, in the maiden special weight at Laurel over the mile, he finished 5th by 2.5 lengths. Again, he was with them early on. He just kind of crumbled late, but he ran his heart out there. And then a race I thought he ran terrifically at Laurel in mid-June over the mile 16th. He finished 5th by 3 lengths. He set the pace. He had a bit of a trouble trip in the lane, which cost him, but he ran his heart out. He's definitely been on the improve. He could win here also. Even the 5-horse, he's a lucky guy. He's the Saratoga shipper, where he was closing up nowhere, and he had a very troubled trip in the lane, which cost him. If he would have broke a little bit better and had a better trip in the lane, he probably would have won. But keep in mind, the winner was a next star winner. This horse is getting blinkers on today. I think he benefits with some extra round. 6-1, let's use him in this late pick 4. But to recap my selection for the 8th from Colonial, gonna take the where are we? Gonna take the 10-horse Spinzar. Give kudos to the 4-horse Sneaking Suspicion and the 5-horse. He's a lucky guy. 10-4-5-6 super. 10-4-5 in your multi race. So good luck to all. And please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.